Hello everyone, good Erev Shabbos. I hope everyone is doing okay. I want to thank everyone for showing up last night. We had a wonderful Tehillim gathering at ABJ&D. Beautiful showing, very meaningful program. And we all gathered together to pray for our brothers and sisters in Israel. This coming Sunday, we're going to have a solidarity rally and march beginning at Suburban Torah at 3 o'clock, marching to the Livingston Oval. Extremely important that you come with your children, your grandchildren, to show our support for Israel. And there's so much that we can do. And in the meantime, life goes on. I want to wish Mazel Tov to Debbie and Wayne Zuckerman. This Shabbos we're celebrating Andrew's Afraf, so we look forward to that special simcha. Attached to this email, we have the prayers, and I'll talk a little bit more about one additional prayer, but I want to thank everybody for your tefillas. After yesterday's video, everybody reached out to me. So many of you, thank you, to ask about my nephew. And Baruch Hashem, my sister got a video call from him today. He had a few minutes. He was able to use his phone. And here, I can show you. Here's a screenshot of my nephew in his uniform. But perhaps all of our good well wishes and prayers allowed him to safely call his mother, which I can't even tell you what that means for a mother to get her call from her son before Shabbos. So as we go into Shabbos with very, very heavy hearts, I think that maybe when we sit down at the Shabbos table, we should think about the thousands and thousands of people who are having a Shabbos in Shiva. Thousands of people. Just think about it. Thousands of families that are in Shiva. Thousands that are sitting with empty seats at the table because there's no husband, there's no father, there's no brother, because they're serving in the army. And I think we should bring a little bit more kavod to our Shabbos tables in their honor. And there's so much that we can do. I want to thank everybody for so generously continuing to contribute to our campaign. They've been able to distribute a tremendous amount, do a tremendous amount of work and help. And it's really going a very, very long way. I don't know if you saw this, but the Army yesterday actually, or the military and the government said they're not accepting any more military donations per se. Anything that comes into the country, they're going to stop, which is why we're not taking that route. We're going to have things done from the inside, and that's where our funds are going. So thank you so much for allowing that to happen. And there's so much that has to, but we still need everybody to daven, everybody's tefillos. So I think that as we go into Shabbos, we're trying to figure out what's the right mood we should be in. How do we celebrate Shabbos, or where's the light, where's the hope? And that's exactly what I want to talk about. So somebody sent me that there was a piece from the Chafetz Chaim al HaTorah, translated into English. I'll read it to you. And it's apropos, of course, because this is Shabbos Bereshis and the story of creation. It says, the Chafetz Chaim used to say that the verses at the beginning of the Torah serve as a tremendous inspiration in times of darkness. At the beginning of creation, the world was completely dark without even the faintest hint of light. One cannot chase away darkness with sticks and axes, but kindle just one small candle and the darkness is gone. When the entire world is in total darkness, one statement of the Almighty, "Let there be light," is sufficient to light up the world. This idea is taught to young children as soon as they begin studying Torah. Although there are times when the world is encompassed by a spiritual darkness which endangers its very existence, there is always hope. In one instant, the Almighty can send forth His word and there will be a great light. And the commentary on this Chafetz Chaim goes that whenever you feel despair, it's because you tell yourself that things are presently awful and all is hopeless. At such moments, you don't feel it's possible there will be a bright future. If, however, you keep in mind that the Almighty has the power to shine forth a magnificent light, you will overcome your negative attitude of despair. From the bottom of your heart, you will call upon our Creator to shed light upon the world. Even before the light appears, you'll be full of hope. You realize that the darkness itself is part of the Almighty's plan. Whenever you feel darkness, develop the habit of repeating, "Let there be light, let there be light." Just by repeating these words over and over, you'll begin to feel the light of the Almighty penetrating your heart and soul. My friends, as we go into Shabbos, let's use that mantra, "Let there be light," which is why at the bottom of this email, for those of you who are getting the email, if not, contact me, I'll get it to you. But an initiative that came from the Chief Rabbi of the UK, Rabbi Mervis, that there's a special prayer that we should recite, that all the women should recite when lighting Shabbos candles tonight. If for some reason you don't light Shabbos candles, please, this Shabbos, start to light Shabbos candles and say this prayer. Think about all those mothers that have to light Shabbos candles this week while worrying about their loved ones, either in the army or missing, or they're in the middle of Shiva and they have to worry about how they're going to continue, how they're going to go on without their loved ones. We have the ability to bring light in the world. Every single mitzvah that you're doing, every prayer that you're saying, every single little thing that you do, that you're doing for the sake of our brothers and sisters in Israel during this horrible, horrific, dark time, is another little bit of shed of light. So let's continue bringing light into the world. It's going to be, we have a lot of mixed emotions, especially when we have a simcha this Shabbos, but it's going to be a simcha because think about what would our brothers and sisters in Israel do? They would have a simcha. They would celebrate a simcha because that's what we have to do. But we can bring light into the world. Let's continue to bring light, and let's pray for peace and for our brothers and sisters in Israel. They shouldn't be under attack anymore, and they should be successful decisively in their victory over evil. Let's hope that we can battle the evil forces on our shores that exist in the media, on the college campuses, those so-called smart intellectuals and politicians. People, make sure they're on the right side of history with this one. We all have what to do to contribute light. So contribute in every way possible. And I want to wish each and every one of you a good Shabbos, a peaceful Shabbos, restful Shabbos, and a Shabbos filled with light. We'll see you again soon.